In what might be the craziest case of Trump derangement syndrome ever known to man, Kathy Lee Griffin is now claiming to not only moo like a cow, but meow like a cat. Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. So, for those who don't remember, Kathy Griffin had actually posed with a decapitated head of Donald Trump. This was back in 2017, and it was supposed to be a joke because she's supposed to be a comedian. Obviously, it wasn't funny. It actually prompted an investigation from the Department of Justice because she is basically threatening the life of a sitting president. But she wants to play the victim in all of this. So I'm going to take you back to 2017, 2019, and then show you what's going on today. It is the wildest thing. Now, I'm going to show you just a few headlines from liberal outlets to show you just how badly they tried to frame this. So from 2017, CNN said, Kathy Griffin, Trump is trying to ruin my life after photo scandal. Kathy Griffin is fighting back against abuse and death threats. This is a common theme you're noticing with the left right now. Anytime things aren't going their way, they talk about abuse and death threats. I will guarantee you, nobody in this country has had more abuse and death threats than Donald Trump. No one has had their life ruined more for simply serving the American people than Donald Trump. Kathy Griffin doesn't serve the American people with her bad comedy. She received the abuse and death threats in light of the controversial images that she released earlier this week showing Donald Trump. In a news conference on Friday, Griffin's attorney, Lisa Bloom, accused Trump and his family of using their power to target her. If you don't stand up, you get run over, Griffin said. What's happening to me has never happened in this great country. A sitting president of the U.S. is personally trying to ruin my life forever. Oh. Yeah, just like you're trying to ruin Donald Trump's life, as is the liberal media. And then from 2019, she ran to NPR and the New York Times. And listen to this. Kathy Griffin, life after the Trump severed head controversy. When she posed in 2017 with a mock severed head of President Trump, comedian Kathy Griffin's career crumbled. And out of the New York Times, Kathy Griffin is trying to get back on the D list. Ever since her Trump joke went wrong, it was never right. In 2017, Griffin has been seeking a professional rebirth. And now it gets really crazy because out of Vulture, that's right, the thing's called Vulture, appropriately named, from New York Magazine, comes the headline, Kathy Griffin owns it. That's right. Kathy Griffin has gone from D-list to no-fly list and back again after bravely risking staining her blouse with ketchup in the infamous 2017 photo shoot. She's brave, people, brave. Okay. Now, what's really amazing about this is she talks about, post-traumatic stress disorder, and she's got this. It's actually called TDS, Trump derangement system. After biting and scratching her way back, which is real appropriate considering the cat thing coming up, Griffin is now set to head back on the road with her newly announced My Life on the PTSD List tour. Something has happened where it's almost like America has finally forgiven me or something. All of a sudden, I got a call from the Mirage in Vegas, and we want you to do a show, and it sold out, and it's amazing. Oh my gosh. But this is where it gets nuts, people. After record-breaking amount of televised specials, I'm sure fans think they have a good sense of what Kathy Griffin's show is. How do you think this new tour will compare to those expectations, she's asked. This show is going to be more personal because I've been through so much crazy stuff really in front of anybody who is paying attention. I actually do have PTSD. No, that's TDS, actually due to the mental disorder of liberalism. And I'm laughing because I thought that was only for combat veterans. Yeah, actual PTSD, kind of a thing for combat veterans. Anyways, but apparently if you're put under investigation by the DOJ and the president wants you charged with conspiracy to assassinate the president, and you're put on the no-fly list, and then your tour is canceled because of bomb threats, and then your phone doesn't ring for 6 years, and lose part of your voice because half your lung is gone. I do feel bad for her for that. It's no fun. That would be no fun going through lung cancer. You got to laugh about it. Okay, but this is where it gets really weird because then she talks about going through something called a cat-cow. He says, okay, what's that? Well, it's when I get on all fours like a kitty cat and arch my back, and I am instructed by my teacher to say, meow. What? Okay, first off, who's the teacher? Is this some psychologist or psychiatrist? Get this person out of the field, man. I feel like an effing fool, but I do it. And then I unarch my back and wait for it. I moo like a cow. She goes on talking about her PTSD, uses some cuss words and all that. The woman is messed up. Okay, this is like, I honestly think this is like some sort of spiritual demonic possession type of thing. So you can pray for Kathy Griffin. And I mean that. I mean, because this is messed up. I mean, she went through cancer. She's got this thing going on where she thinks she needs to meow and act like a cow, and that's somehow going to fix her. It's not. The woman needs Jesus. So pray for the gal. And remember to subscribe to the show if you're new. And check out my sponsor, MyPillow. That's right, MyPillow.com, promo code Lumberjack for big savings. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace out.